Hi everybody, welcome back to StoneBlock episode 12 with me, Sid, as I try and walk in third person in a straight line without bumping into things, which is going to be difficult. Yeah, they've fluffed it. Anyway, I've been busy. I've been breeding chickens like it is going out of fashion. We have got all of the colour ones. This one I've just got, so which is why it's not full. So we've got all the colours. We've got redstone, soulstone, quartz, log, sand, flint, nickel by accident, coal on design, glowstone by design, black quartz by design, glass by design, and gunpowder by design. And currently in here, just cooking up, is the snowball chicken. Snowball chicken, I'm not really that bothered about having a lot of snowballs, you know, because it's just snow. However, the snowball chicken is a precursor to getting the water chicken. And we need the water chicken along with the lava chicken to get the obsidian chicken. And I would like that before I get to a full installation of this. Now, I have put some of these in. They are not augmented in any way. They're just things. So currently we are waiting on these guys who seems to have just run out of seeds. We have loads of seeds, not a problem. And in here I should have some materials to build the things that I want to build down here. There's a couple of other things I am going to need, and for that I am going to borrow half of your wares, and I'm going to take some of those, turn them into that, and make a couple of chests. That's just a couple. That's all I need. Right. That we'll put. So first things first, we are going to need to take you, and you. And if I were to go and have a look at that, that should be a well, let's try it another way around. Let's go and have a look at controller. Yes, a controller, but it's an XNet controller. Needs a machine frame which is made up like that. So we pulled all of that together to get the various bits necessary to make a machine frame. And then we jump up into there and grab that, and they can go in there and there along with that. We need a bit of that. That will go, I'm not sure if it goes there or elsewhere actually. And then that and that. That looks somewhat wrong to me. What am I missing? I'm missing a bit more redstone apparently. Did not get enough redstone, and that goes there. I need one piece of redstone. Let me just deal with this fella. Excuse me, Mr. Redstone Chicken, may I have a little bit of that, please? And that will give us our XNet controller. Now, I've got the XNet controller, I've got the survival generator, I've got a bit of coal, I've got this, and this. This is going to go and make me another key. And if I can go to my black chicken, and again, I'll borrow a little bit of that. We need that and that, and we can make that, which combined with one of those will make the quantify key, which allows us to now go plob, 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 plob. Lovely. So now we can at least see the numbers, and we can also get rid of that bit of dye. I don't need it. Now, why all this faffing around? Well, I think XNet is going to be incredibly valuable for this kind of work. I'm just going to go and get rid of these two chickens. Well, I'll wait for the next chicken to spawn actually, because then we'll be able to grow the 1010s all the way up and start breeding the water chicken and the lava chicken and ultimately the obsidian chicken. Now, the reason I want the obsidian chicken is obviously I can make obsidian day in, day out with lava, but the void upgrade requires 8 obsidian per, which, yeah, I mean, it's not hugely expensive, but it's also not hugely cheap. I mean, we're pumping lava from the nether, so that is, we have quite a few people in, including that fellow over there. We're getting inhabited, shall we say. And I think there should be, yeah, there is. There's a rooster over there, moved in as well. This is making me dark oak, because obviously there's no point doing oak, because I've got that from the log chicken. Right, where was I? Yeah, so I would rather get the obsidian chicken up and running before we start doing this, so I can build the upgrades for this out of the chickens themselves, in the same way as I went and got this guy is up and running, because he is going to actually run the power. However, what I need to do is get you and you and you, a couple of those, and maybe a bit of that. I've got some facade as well, which we'll use later. So what we have is we have a controller and we have a survivalist generator. The controller has got nothing going into it. If I give you a piece of coal, that is now getting some juice, which is fine, exactly what I want. And then we're going to have 2 of these. This is going to be, I'm going to borrow these signs temporarily. This is going to be first, and this will be second. I need to work out the priorities on XNet, because it's one of those areas that has given me a certain amount of things. So you are first, and you are second. Oh, I need a third chest. I need an input chest. Right, let me just make another chest. Boop. And you can go there, so I need 13, which is 26. There we go. That will get us the necessaries there. And this will be input. Bang. Okay. More sticker. Oh, I'll get there eventually. I need 2 more controllers. I need 1 for here, which is the controller, and you should have plenty of juice going in. That is nearly, wow, that's still actually going up. So that's controller. We'll call that one input. So taking these and just that's going to be problematic. I'm going to have to, let me make sure that we're not causing any dark spots. Taking these, we can come down here and connect them up, and this thing should now know about second, first and input. We're going to create a item. What is XNet storage? That's a new XNet storage. RF tools. Oh, XNet item. Anyway, okay. Create channel to, doesn't matter, temp. And we are going to take, we're going to create an extract, and we are going to, and we're going to whitelist that from there. And what I want it to do is, I want it to put it into here first and there second. However, I don't want it to go mad, so we'll just block that off like that. So this is going to be first, create, that's an insert, priority 1 coal, and then that is an insert to create priority 2 coal. And if we go over to the coal chicken and borrow a couple of your stacks of stuff, that should going. Right, so it is, that needs to be priority 1, that needs to be priority 2. And then that's, so what should happen is the coal comes out of the coal chicken and comes over, and then it gets put into here until that is full, and then once that is full it moves and starts filling that, which should be any time soon. We can probably improve the speed as well. No? Maybe we need to actually that, let's go over here, and if we do here we can do stack, bang bang. Right, that's good. So basically the priority for the higher the priority, the more it will have. Yeah, I've got it, I'm with it now. Good. So that gives me everything we need. What we're going to need to do then is we are going to need to get a single standard drawer. That's our first thing. So I'll get that and be back in a mo. Alright, so we've got the drawer and we've got the coal. And what we are going to do is we're going to take a connector here. Actually, we are going to take a connector here, like that, and that is going to be storage drawers. Okay, and then we are going to have a, let's think this through. I haven't controller here. In fact, no, I can do better than that, can't I? Let me get you, pop you down there. No, get there eventually. So we'll have a XNet controller there, and then this will come out here, and we shall have our survivalist generator there. Give it a stack of coal so it can start backing up some power. This has got some power. It's going down because it's on, as you can see. And edit channel, we shall remove. There we go, done. So what we need to do now is go and get a little power conduit thing. I don't think I've got anything on me. I haven't, so I'll get that, be back in a sec. Alright, we've got that, so we can come down here, probably from behind actually now, and we can jump down here and we can pop that in there, and that should be going up. It is. Excellent. So then we're going to take you and we're going to put that into the back there, and that is the furnace. Generator, I'll call it generator actually. And then we also need to, let me just come down here, and we need to get one of these, and that needs to go in there, and that is the controller. And then taking some of you, we can come in here like a so. We can pop that in there. That's all good. That comes out, and what I need to do is find the coal chicken. Just put it as coal. And for now we're going to run this all the way down there, and we'll be, how are we doing there? Wow, we're not far off done with those. And then we can take this, so priority 2, the higher the better, So this is going to come all the way across there. No, not there. Now there is a reason why I left that blank, and that is because at some point we're going to want to pull out of it, or connect it into some kind of storage network, you know, because that's what will happen. Right, so you now have got juice going in. We want a new channel. We want to create a item, and it's called storage because why not? Helps if you can type. And we are going to create an, well, let's actually go. We've got connector generator, connector thing. So higher priority, better. Create, insert, coal, priority 2. That's right, isn't it? It was right. 2. Yeah, we did it. Yes, it's all right. You know what it's like. You forget what you're trying to do after a moment. Then this is create, insert, priority 1. And that is create, extract, stack. Every second we'll take a stack out. I think that should be more than adequate. So that is going to be kept full, and that is going up. Excellent. So that is completely self-sustaining now. That will always have power because this will always generate power, and that will always be stocked before this is. Excellent. However, we still have one problem. This will only take 32 stacks, and we currently have 5 and a bit stacks in there already. And a little Chucky egg over here. Chucky egg is pretty fast, creating 3 per go. So we need to make sure that these will start voiding items when they get to a certain capacity. Now coal, we'll probably up the quantity on that one, but I don't think we'll need a lot. This one, do we ever need more than 32 stacks of lapis? I doubt it. Dyes, I don't think we'll bother increasing at all. 16 stacks of any of these dyes will be fine. Same with soul sand, but maybe increase the capacity on the bone meal and ink. Okay, well that's good. We've got to start. We've got plenty of this stuff going on in here, so that's fine. I also need to take one of those just so we can make it mimic that, and then we can place that there. And then we just need to get some dirt down, and we are sitting pretty. Let me finish that off. Let me get the let me have a look at my chickens. My chickens are done, so we need the snowball chicken. He needs a nest, and then we'll need to start with the next lot of chickens. So let me get you down, snowball. Am I ever going to want snowballs all the time? No, but why not? Just leave him there. He's not doing any harm, is he? Some of these I may not even bother piping out. I honestly can't imagine how much snow I will ever need. And 4 stacks of 16 should be ample. Maybe we want more. I don't know. Anyway, let me get on with a few bits and pieces, and I should be back in a moment. Alright, so first things first, before we go any further, we need to make a water chicken and a lava chicken, 2 of each. So let's just give those guys some seeds. These will, with 16 in, they will breed in no time. So it really takes no real effort. There's still, what we're waiting now really is for them to breed a different variety of chicken, which in this case will be the water, and that one will be a lava. That's as exciting as it gets, really. Little popping sounds every so often, and once they've bred, then we'll have 2 of each, which we can then breed up and get to 10 tier, and we can also, there's first water chicken. Can take a while. There's our first lava chicken, and that's done. So we'll what are you, snowball, gunpowder, Waiting on the lava still. In the meantime, we'll take those out of the way. Those will go in the bin. I could kill and cook them, obviously, but it seems a little bit cruel. Oh, there we go. That's it. That's 2 of those. They're off. Coal and nether quartz. So those 2 are doing their thing. This is going to take a while, because obviously at this point they're breeding incredibly slowly. So the obvious thing to do while we're waiting on that is to continue looking at the various other chickens. So redstone with black quartz will give me redstonia. I haven't got any of those. Haven't got you, haven't got you, haven't got you. But I could do the redstone chicken and a black quartz chicken, if I can find him. There he is. And ideally what I like to do is try and get 2 lots of chickens, 6 lots of chickens improving at the same time. So while that's doing, I can also look at a few other options. You, for example, will only work with gold, so no point looking at that right now. Log chicken will work with flint to make coal. We've got you. String. Rubber might be useful. Orange and log. Okay, we'll go log and orange. We'll check on these. How are we doing there? Black quartz and redstone. We haven't got the redstonia yet. And those, oh, you need some seeds. Bonk. Let's see what we got. Nope, still waiting on those. And I'll get another couple going while we're waiting on that as well. And obviously I'll be back in a sec. I think these guys have built up a wee bit. Just call me suspicious. I got quite a few loot bags. I actually binned all the uncommon and common ones because I couldn't see the point of keeping them. They obviously were not going to give us anywhere near as good as loot as the good ones, and you know, yeah, it's complete pointless exercise. Gigapickle seeds, I'll get rid of that. That can go, that can go. We'll keep those. That can go. We'll keep that. Yeah, okay. So yeah, I got a lot of loot bags from that. Now there is an issue here. I think that the mobs are actually becoming, I've got so much emerald armor, it's a joke, are becoming somewhat of a bit of an issue down there, and consequently we are going to need to at some point come up with a means of turning them off. Now one thing would be to effectively, I know I could be processing that for iron, but to be honest, we're going to have so much iron shortly that it's not going to be even funny. I'll keep all of that one. I like slimy magma dirt. Yeah, it's just going to get to the point where, you know, it's not going to be any point because we're going to have so much coming from the chickens that we are, you know, we are getting beyond silly, really. But of course, you know, I don't like wasting these, even though they are somewhat. I'm going to actually be a little bit more choosy about these. Let's have a look in there. Is there anything? Nothing in either of those two we want. Rather than open them up and take the stuff with, ooh, smite sword, ender tether, eye of ender, and an ender tether we'll take, and eye of ender, and we will not bother to worry about that one. And I just chucked one away without opening it. That's how much I don't care. Ardite ingot, definitely take dimensional shards, and we'll take the chorus fruit flower thing. We'll take that for definite. Might as well have it. Got one of those, and the rest of that can go. Yeah, so, you know, there's not a huge amount of point in getting too excited about that, but I would like, I'm going to use I think I'm just going to use an iron on the coal. I don't think we'll need that much coal that we're going to upgrade it vastly. And I'll get these opened and we shall see what's what, and then we're going to carry on with the chickens. You are a definite keeper, as are you. And you. Yeah, might as well have that as well. And those two can go in the bin. And that can come down here. Lovely. Oh yeah, I'll definitely keep the tier 3 growth crystals, but just because they're good. And we'll keep that as well. I might as well keep the diamond boots on that one. That one can jump in there though. Okay, and then finally, I think I've got more diamond armor than I really need. I have. We'll have another portal frame. I don't know what. Well, there are 1 or 2 uses for this actually, and one of them is particularly good. Yeah, that's garbage. And bang. No, it was only you. I thought I saw a point to put one of those dragonfly things, the poisonous libelles. Anyway, this is not obviously getting anything done with regards to the chickens, so I will go and continue on with that, and I shall be back when they are in a position that we can actually use them. See you in a moment. Incidentally, while we're waiting on these guys are steadily getting there. Yeah. But still, not the fastest thing in the world. One of the reasons I believe that building is so important in this get off of my walkway is because it passes time when you're doing the grind. So we've flooded that. That's our little water source. We're coming in here. We've got a river coming through. This serves no practical purpose other than to, you know, well, hopefully look reasonably nice. So yeah, you know, it's, to me, the building aspect of this game is crucial just for everybody's general enjoyment, really. If we're being honest, you know, this kind of stuff here is what makes the game playable. That's going to carry on that way. Obviously, that's going to carry on that way. That is our cave with our portal in it, which we are not going to use yet because I'm a coward. And now I have got some traditional hidden lighting, and I've got some of my chisels and bits hidden lighting. So yeah, we've got, you know, a range of items going on around the place. But all of this just goes to make the surroundings that little bit nicer. I mean, I've even hidden that. That's a chiseled block that's got some glowstone in it. That one has. So yeah, I am not displeased with that as a thing, and a few bits of random fence thrown around with some torches, so there's visible lighting as well as invisible lighting. I may stick a little bit more visible lighting around down there, and obviously we still need to tidy up this corridor and do some work on the ceiling. And I don't know who just went and had a hissy, but yeah. However, ultimately our journey always brings us back here to where we check on the progress of our chickens and swap out the good for the old for the new, if you like. Old chickens for new. It sounds like something from Aladdin, doesn't it? And obviously we keep on top of that as we go, and everything is good and happy. Can I pop that away as well? I don't really need that. This coal chicken, by the way, on his own, this little chuck here has now made 2,757 coal chunks, 43 stacks of coal, plus whatever has gone into here to keep this ticking. So Well done. Keep up the good job, sir. Madam. Chicken. Yeah, but this is taking a while, so I am going to continue on grinding in the background, and I shall be back with you in a moment. Obviously, it gets faster and faster the better the chickens get, but at this early stage, it's taking an age for the first chicken to come through, and then, you know, it gets, you can see now the actual speed is going up pretty quickly compared to, say, that is doing reasonably good. These still need some work, so yeah, anyway, I'll be back once we've got a little bit further on. Alright, just a very quick update. We got the lava and the water chicken. They bred me a salt chicken and 2 obsidian chickens, which are going to take a while to grow. In the meantime, I've also created a prismarine chicken. That was water and lapis. A copper chicken, which was yellow and cocoa brown. A iron chicken, which was from bone white and flint. And a palace chicken, which was from lapis blue and black quartz. So yeah, the secret to chicken breeding, apart from doing a lot of AFKing or building, or, you know, just occupying yourself, maybe even just, you know, setting them going and going to get a cup of tea, the secret to chicken breeding is to keep the damn things running constantly, because they are otherwise a pain in the arse. I killed some of the chickens because, you know, that's what you do, isn't it? Pesky chickens. But what I tried the acceleration wand. If it does anything to them, I'm not seeing it. So that's a thing to be aware of. I would really like it if those things would stop spawning, but, you know, short of putting in a magnum torch or the equivalent, there's very little I can actually do about it. So all we're doing now is we are waiting on these. Now you have gone and given me a new iron chicken, so these are getting big fast, but these ones are not so much. They're taking the time. What I did find, I got 4 iron chickens because I left them to breed, and when I came back there were 4 basic iron chickens, and even doing that was faster. But yeah, we're kind of stuck with this. This is slow, and it's going to be an AFK job. While I'm also here, I also put in a compacting drawer for the nickel, which was the only metal we've got. We got that by accident because the recipe for that is green and cactus green and bone white, and when you look at cactus green and bone white, it also creates lime. So we could actually go ahead and make quite a few chickens now, but not quite. We need to get the diamond. Diamond is glass and gold. Gold we need iron and yellow. So once we've got the iron up to speed, we can get gold going, and then we can move on to diamond and then emerald. And emerald is going to be a major piece of our future work, but that's some distance off for now. But yeah, we've got quite a wee bit of stuff going on here. We've got plenty of black quartz. We've got these chickens. Going to make this, obviously we need to put the system in place, but yeah, for the time being, we'll continue as we are. As soon as I can get into void upgrades, we'll get those in, and then we'll start adding the other chickens drawers that we haven't got into the system, because needless to say, I don't want to, I'm going to very rapidly lose track of the chickens if I'm not careful. So I'm going to just continue and get these up to speed, and I shall be back in a mo. Alright, I've got the obsidian. I put one running, he's made 3. Let's speed him up a little bit. There's our obsidian chickens, all 16 of them. Now, while that's running, we'll have a quick peek over here. So the salt chickens really haven't done much. The acceleration wand actually does work, and what it does is it gives them a boost in ticks. So on the early ones, it's like 0.5% or so. The better they get, the more you get. So with 16 in there, it's adding like 25% each click, each click. So that was the thing. These guys are ticking along reasonably well. Got me gold chickens. They're going. And these guys are now creating obsidian at a reasonable rate of knots. Shouldn't take too long, but obviously we can take those and we can take those and surround them with those. That will give me a whole bunch of those, which in turn allows me to make those, which in turn will allow me to go and do things like this. So we've got a void upgrade on there, void upgrade on there, and that's fine. It means that obviously once this gets full with 128 stacks of coal, and I realised I could have put a compression compacting drawer on there and got, you know, more. But the next thing really is to take our obsidian and basically work out where we've got to in terms of these. So obviously all the dyes will be in there. The coal is done, and now some of these I'm not even going to bother putting into drawers. I'll be honest. If we come down, look, I mean, glass we'll put into drawers because glass is always good. String, I'll probably stick into drawer. Snowballs, I probably won't. I don't honestly think I'll need a lot of snow. Clay will draw. Water and lava. Water, no. Lava, possibly. But then again, lava, it's not that vital. That will draw. That will obviously compacting draw. That will go into a drawer, and so on and so forth. So, yeah. Next time you see me, hopefully we will have all of this done. So that's the plan. And that will be upgraded. I'll work out what I'm doing with what, but for the most part, yeah, we're pretty good. So until next time, let's get a screenshot. Can I get a good screenshot that gives us the full majesty of this rather horrendous looking room? Still needs a ceiling as well, but well, that's minor. Yeah, these guys will just tick along in the background, and we've got you, so we can get another one of them going, and that's all good. So, right, until next time, thank you very much for watching, guys, and I'll see you soon. Bye for now.